Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Trade by Numbers. I hope you had a fantastic trading day. It was definitely an interesting day. We're going to talk about what old Jerome Powell had to say and what I see for that meaning for the market moving forward. Go over our plays, how they panned out. Let's get right into it. Now, the market had a extraordinary rally right at the end of the day. Market had been trading pretty much flat all day, just a little bit in the red for the most part. And then we had the meeting, market started going red, and then about 15 minutes in, the market started greening up and had a massive rally. S&P ended up closing up 1.06%. Dow Jones closing pretty well flat at 0.02% up, but the Nasdaq having a massive rally at 2% up on the day exactly. So those are pretty massive moves to the upside, considering the fact that we were in the red between about 1.25% for most of the day. Now, what did Jerome say that was so great? I'll be honest, I watched the whole interview and very little. In my opinion, most of what he said was exactly what I was expecting. Everybody thinks that we just got a couple of rate hikes to go and that all this could be behind us, and he was very clear, mentioning multiple times that in their meeting they seen the need to continue these rate hikes moving forward. So I think a lot of people are just thinking, okay, that just means, next month we're going to get another rate hike. However, I think this means that we could end up with a higher terminal rate than what a lot of people are expecting. We could see these rate hikes running into April, into May, and who knows where, because he definitely made it clear today that they're not taking their foot off the gas, that they don't want any premature backing off of this inflation monster that they've got to deal with. So the market reacted very positively. However, the news that he put out, I did not think was overly positive. Now, we've seen this before. We've seen him come out and talk. We've seen the market have a huge move and then a massive sell-off the next day. Now, what could save us from that? Well, we've got Big Tech reporting tomorrow. If Big Tech comes out and it's reporting and their quarter four results are really good, that could rally the market further. However, if they come out and they've been falling off, then we could see an accelerated sell-off starting tomorrow. Now, I've been calling for the market to downturn for a couple of weeks now. So far, it's actually not done that. So I've been wrong. I don't have a crystal ball and I don't bat 1,000. But at this point, I'm definitely looking to see what happens over the next couple of days. If this week closes out well, then we could see a strong move up until the 14th, which is when we're going to get our CPI report. And the CPI report, that could be what shifts the market or what sends it into an even higher rally. So, really interested to see what happens over the next couple of days. Now, I had a couple of plays out. I had my SQQQ stock that I'd bought. I did sell those today. Made a very small profit margin on those. 1.3% ROI on my stocks. However, I'm still holding my calls. I had picked up some calls. They were up a decent amount. I was actually had a sell order out. They come within just a few cents of hitting that, and then the market started coming down. So I actually priced myself out, which is what I always tell you. Don't get too greedy. Take your wins, because sometimes when you price yourself, I was really looking for the market to get at least close to that $41 mark. I'd priced my calls to sell. If it got up there pretty close to the $41 mark, we actually ended up just getting a little over $40. I think 38 cents was the top of it, and then we started coming down. So just didn't quite get there. Started coming back down, and I'm still holding those. They are massively in the red at the moment. However, I bought those for February 24th, so I still got plenty of time if this market starts to come back down for that $40 strike price to be very valuable to me. So I'm not sweating that at all. I'm going to hold it and just see how that plays out at this moment. Otherwise, not a whole lot to talk about. Like I said, made just a little bit of profit on the stock. Down on the calls at the moment. We'll play out the rest of this week and see how it pans out for us. Tomorrow, I'm going to be really curious to see how tech starts reporting, and we're going to be watching the market, getting ourselves lined up for some plays. Could be some really good potential in there. So make sure and join me in the morning. We'll go over what I'm looking at. We'll see how the pre-market is, see if the market's setting itself up to move forward, or if this was a massive rally right before the dump. Really interested to see how that pans out. I'm sure you are too. So join me in the morning. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and most importantly, hit that like button to help me get these videos out to more people. Till next time, be blessed, and remember, never trade with your emotions, always trade by the numbers.